Hey, hope you're well. This is Edward today. We're going to talk about AI startups today versus buying a company, buying a boring cash flowing business. And I actually have a fairly large LinkedIn account, which essentially has a lot of people from a lot of different industries. Like I have like over 14,000 followers. I built it for the last 7 years, and I have different guys that are in the startup game, the startup world that I'm connected to. And I'm seeing a lot of people that essentially are starting new projects in AI. And then I have a lot of um, associates that are in the buying businesses world. I know more than 400 buyers in the space because they've been former clients with what we do. And essentially, I know both worlds, the world of AI startups and startups in general, and then the world of buying a business. I want to just kind of make a big comparison on that today because I think a lot of people uh, are putting in a lot of time and a lot of capital and a lot of things into things that are not going to be actually worthwhile. And I think I want to protect people's time at the end of the day. But what's happening in an AI world is that there's going to be so many different tools and so many different startups and so many different niches that or industries that kind of appear. And unfortunately, a lot of these tools and a lot of these industries are going to get replaced every 3, 6, 9 months by other tools that are going to appear just because of how fast AI is evolving. And I think because of that, but it's going to accelerate the typical failure rate in between 70, 80% for startups to above 90%. And I'm being very conservative actually on that. And I see so many different fairly successful people that have been successful in the past in business trying to get into the game and um, getting very weak results in the industry because it's extremely competitive and they're not as well funded as well other bigger venture capital funds or the bigger companies like OpenAI and such and such. Um, the flip side, I see very similar individuals like them on the other end looking into acquiring a very boring company, like a pest control company. I had a guy, Tyler, that acquired 10 different businesses that relate to taking care of a community, landscaping, pest control, construction, things like that. And he acquired 10 of these businesses and got his foot in the door through what is called equity free consulting. He started consulting on some of these deals to improve them, to improve operations, sales, marketing, and then he eventually invested more time, more money into them, and he got a hold of some of these businesses. And now he kind of built a small portfolio of companies and he has equity in them. And I think that if you look at all the people that I know that bought businesses, and if you look at all the people that I know that started businesses, the people that buy businesses historically have made more money, had more wealth, and had a higher success rate than the people who are trying new projects. And you can even notice a lot of these people that are try new projects every other 2, 3, 4, 5 months. So now that doesn't mean that all people that buy businesses succeed, but it also means that there's an indicator here that if you're going to actually stick to something on the side of maybe your corporate job or whatever capital you have, you will have a higher probability of getting things done. Now, buying a business might take a while, might take a longer period of time, might take a year to be very successful in that, might take even 2 years. But if it doesn't matter, because if you compare you putting in 2 years of your time and capital and resources into startup, you might not even see any product market fit yet in some cases. And now you've wasted all that time. You don't have any actual income. You've actually spent money and time. Now, with buying a business, you're really, in most cases, spending a lot more time than money until you actually do the deal. And even if you do the deal, you can raise a lot more funds because you're raising funds against a cash flowing asset. With a startup, you're not actually even making that much money initially because you're reinvesting a ton of that back into the company. With an active business that's cash flowing, you're going to make money on day one, no matter what, because you're going to get into a deal that can service the financing and can service you as the new owner. And you can also see how much the owner was making last 3, 4, 5, 7 years. So you're in a way better shape, a way better place, and you're actually going to have a way higher success rate. So again, reconsider if you're looking into a lot of these AI projects, you're not sure what to do in 2026, reconsider and look into buying a company. If you want to learn more, just DM me on LinkedIn and we can get on a call. I can show you more stuff about it, but in general, reconsider and talk to me first, and let's look into your options. If you like some of these videos, just subscribe to the channel or follow the channel for more stuff if you don't want to subscribe. Hey, thanks for your time and have a nice day. Bye.